enough away now that we got the Thunder Creek out, about 5 miles from home, 6 miles. So we left them in here. We about got this big old 180 acre field wiped out. We'll move to the next one. The worst part, it's so dry and dusty right now. I try to stay away from it best I can, but I know I gotta come out and wipe it off when the air conditioner quits working. Either sometimes just do this, then we're good to go, and sometimes I gotta take it apart and wipe off the radiator. I think they do that on purpose, that the air conditioner gets hot for the engine, because it actually makes you want to get out and do something about it. This is a handy little thing that they've had for years and years. Got 2 pins on this front radiator. You lay it down, blow it out, whatnot, and then get to this back here that gets kicked. Yeah, it's bad.
Getting ready to go in the mornings. One thing I like about having an air compressor on my combine, I like a clean cab. Just pick up my little air line here, blow out the cab, ready to go for the day, nice and clean. It's gonna be a nice day today. Pretty wet this morning, a lot to do.
Get her filled up, sweetheart?
Oh yeah.
You gonna tell your joke?
Yeah, all right, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
So, why do they name hurricanes after women?
Why?
Because they always come in wet and wild. When they leave, they take your house and car.
Oh, it'd be funny if it wasn't so true.
That's terrible.
Terrible. For the women in the audience, I'm insulted. It's unnecessary. The irrigation work this year? So much difference?
About 30 bushel difference average, I'd say, in this field.
Yeah.
Every time we irrigate, it seemed like it rained in a few days, but evidently it didn't.
Those 2 real hot weeks must have made a difference.
It made a big difference. Yeah, it really worked. This is not extremely drouthy ground, but it is
Drouthy enough.
Water.
Yeah.
Well, we've made it up to the Robinson area. We're ready to start cutting beans. Be the first time with these combines or these headers, so that'll be interesting. This is Saturday. We're going to get things all set up, ready to go today, and probably we'll wait till Monday to start. But as you can see, they're probably ready for us. This is definitely our ripest beans up here, and I'm sure they're ready. We're trying to get set up here to put the beans in the bin. We found a job for the 1206 after we put in a rebuilt PTO and changed the bypass pressure on the hydraulics. Okay, we got her set up, ready to dump the beans. This is the drive over belt we use, and that'll dump into the hopper. Kind of needs all that just to get out far enough to get a semi in there. This will work well. We've used it like this before. It works very good.
Moving fields. Made it. You stop moving limb out of the way. There's going to be a lot of limbs and half the trees on this pass. David lives right there where the bin got crinkled. Came from that way. Corn is staying pretty good everywhere except for those first couple of fields we showed you. Compared to what it was. St. Francisville's right in here, so we had a few trees down over that way, a few in the field, a bunch of trees down the woods, and then yeah, there'll be several trees to move by hand here, I imagine, or go around. First throw of the year. Wood. piece of a limb. Well, we got that out. That's why I stopped. Beat out with a hammer. Yeah, this is like the best thing to do when you're bored in an auger wagon. If you can find an ear somewhere, which there shouldn't be many, try to chuck them in the corn head without breaking something. Another tree down, had to go around that one. Yeah, another good sized one. I usually stop when we got a chance not to, but that big hill, at least for around here. There's David's.
Something showed up to the farm. Christmas came early. Drum roll, please. Bam! Look at that. Woo! Salford came. She made it all the way here from Decatur. Debuted at the farm show. Farm Progress show to be exact. So, yep. Old girl. Fame's over. No more partying. Time to go to work.
Alright, just getting done filling Jay again, and I'm out of here. Eli's come take my place again, and I'm gonna go watch Trip play flag football again. So let's have him around. I'll tell him he can turn the camera on if he wants to, but I doubt he does. There he is.
Oh goodness.
Well, thanks for Eli for taking my place one more time. We're going, they won 31-18, and he ran an interception back, threw a touchdown, ran a touchdown, and caught a touchdown. So he had a pretty good day. Yep, on to one more smaller field before we call it a day.
Well, don't think I've done any recording at night yet this year, so do a little bit of that, kind of a different look. I'm well over 1,000 acres now, so really got a good start. Everything's really been working well since the first 2 days. Everything's just run very smooth. A small field right now. We're going to get it done, and we're going to quit for the evening. It's Saturday, and then we're going to take tomorrow off. A little dumping on the go at night here. I like it out here at the garden. No glare. Lights are so good nowadays. You can see as good as if it was daytime.
Made it back. Taking tomorrow off. Probably be the last day off for a long time, besides rainouts. Pull in the shed, get my Swift hitch off. I'll profess my love for it yet again. They are not a sponsor, which you can buy from Swift Hitch. Happens to be watching, hint hint. But just hook this up. It's wireless. Holds charged a long time, and kick the Wi-Fi on my iPad. Get on the app, then I can see behind me without having to run wires or anything. But Main reason I got the camera out was pulled in the shed, and look what made it today. New Salford tool. Going to try and fight erosion a little better. We do a lot of different things. We do whole fields and cover crops some places, and do no-till a lot in places that we think will wash, or minimum till. And this is just another way to do that, to kick on the cover crops on a wash, work them in and seed them in the fall, and hopefully they hold a little better. But excited to see it in action later this fall. Monday, bean crews rolling out. They're gonna get started up in Crawford County this morning. Corn crews over here greasing the combine and the corn head.
Yep. Why is the grease herd always on bottom on a PTO? Why does it always happen?
I like it when they got two of them. That's what I like.
Yeah. Why can't you put two on them?
Yeah.
Grease.
You enjoy your last day off?
Bearings.
You enjoy your last day off? You're here for like the next 2 months now, buddy.
Like I said, I take off when I want, whenever I want. Doesn't matter what anybody says. I might get fired, but that's all right.
And we always say, oh boy, Jay's gone today.
Thank goodness, it's so peaceful. What's missing? Oh yeah.
Yeah, did you hear somebody talking?
What's that noise? Who's that talking? Nobody. Nobody talk. Are you ready to let that down?
Yes, sir. Oh, my bear gets you.
Every day I gotta deal with this. I gotta deal with this every day. Just got done going around the outside edge. Gonna finish getting me a load right here. Trucks are here. Jay's already in, turned around. Jordy's waiting for him to turn in or get turned around until Jay gets out. We were in on the sand. It was getting pretty dry. We switched back out to the clay. That's a little wetter. But we did that so we can we'll dry this into the home farm. That way the sand, by the end of the week, I think it'll be dry enough to go straight to the bin. We start going straight to the bin at 18%. Just put some air on it. It always seems to work out good for us. Yeah, we want to be able to go straight to the bin at the sand, because we'll be putting that in the new bin we built last year. And a lot of you new to the channel probably don't know it. We do have a time lapse of that entire project going up. It's pretty cool to watch, or at least I think it was. And the link to that video will be in the description of this video if you want to check that one out. That bin's at a different site, and it's like right next to where those sand fields are, so just make it a little handier on the truck drivers. A lot shorter drive. Well, thanks to Climate Field View, I can see that the bean guys are going up in Robinson about, I don't know, 35 to 40 miles away from here. Looks like they're making pretty good, but they took the dad's seed tender up there with a scale on. They're going to get all calibrated with that, so it might not be calibrated. So they might not be near that good, but we're averaging 82 right now. Or maybe they're better. I don't know. Find out.
All right, first day, first field, cutting beans. And they're dry enough. We don't have the weight calibrated yet, so I'm not sure what the yield is. But they're around 12.5 moisture, and it is almost noon. Everything's new. Have to get everything working, going. And I had a little trouble with a couple things, but it was just settings. All the electronics, got to get them set right. But cut's going good, beans are going through good, all is well. And it looks like we're going to have a few days of warm weather and sunny weather, so we should be good for a few days. We got several acres up here at Robinson to get. Hopefully at least most of them will be ready by the time I get to them. This is a new MacDons heads, the 3-reel system. You know, I made a hopper full, so the jury's still out, but it seems to be working very well. It's quite a bit different than the old head. The way it adjusts, the readouts, all that sort of thing is different. Right down there is the 1, 2, 3, 4. It used to be out in front here. The tip is still ABCDs in the same place. The float on the wings is a little spring pin there with a meter to tell you where you're at. And it all locks and unlocks very easily, so happy with it for the first hopper.
Back to harvesting corn. We've already done a 53-acre farm. We're up here on the Tutsy farm now. 1587, 1511 Pioneer. This is the first corn that we picked that's been fungicided with a Hagee. I really don't know how we got to do this. I'm not spangled up something. And I believe I might be able to tell a little bit of yield difference in the real high spots yielded over where it sprayed with the flame, but I'm not sure about that yet. Or this may be the field got a little rain on it. It's got some real high yielding spots. I'm thinking that may have had a little bit to do with it. But, you know, one time we tested, we had an 8 bushel difference. Probably wouldn't get that at the time.
There we got the dust flying now. The moisture's about 13. They're just above 80. They're kind of thin, as you can see. Weather early on wasn't perfect. Didn't get the greatest stand, but they're doing all right. And we've been fooling with trying to get the yield calibrated, the bushels calibrated. I think we finally got that pretty close. Had a few problems getting it done. The way it goes. As you can see, David's got a bunch of dust flying. Drones up here flying around somewhere. I can see it, but I'm sure you can't see it through this. So that's where we're at. It's 4:30 in the afternoons. About as dry as they'll get probably. Give you a little bit of idea of what it's like going into the sun in the evenings. It'll get a little bit worse than this, but not a whole lot. It does get where it's hard to see, and thankfully the manufacturers have finally put in some shades that do help a lot.
Heading in. We're told we got a hole in the leg, and this needs a new battery, and he's gonna put the display on, so head and get some stuff done. He'll head out here and see what kind of mess we got. What happened?
It's a mess.
It's a mess? Got a hole?
Yeah.
Got a hole where there's not supposed to be a hole. You got that old man down there
He
cleaning.
wanted to.
Doherty's down there doing all the work.
Get out there because he's shoveling.
Yeah, they checked out the leg, got a hole in the leg. Doherty down there shoveling, I'm pulling buckets.
Yeah.
Okay, shut down the dryer. Yep, just finishing up. They got her.
I'm out of here.
We had 3 full ones of this, and then this piece of load. Well, one of them emerges from the abyss. Woo! Got your
cooler up here.
Yeah, I bet. At least you got your workout in. She got a hole in her, all right. Could weld it up nice, but when you got the silicone and a piece of metal duct tape. This Harvest Fix brought to you by silicone, duct tape, and a little piece of metal, and Jay Evans.
Yeah. I feel like Bob the Builder around here sometimes.
Oh yeah? Yes, we can. This is the pit where the trucks dump into, the auger that carries it to the leg, up to the dryer or the wet hoppers. I think we're good. While we're out doing that, Dad got the side digital readout installed. Now he'll know how much weight's on the auger wagon.
The combine operator will.
The combine operator
And the
will.
instructions said put it on the combine side.
That makes sense.
Yep.
All right, he's gonna finish up with tying the wires up there. Gonna get the batteries out of this quad track because it doesn't like to start. Get them in the morning. Get them out tonight, get the new ones in the morning. That'll do it for this video. See you Sunday, 8 o'clock Central in the morning.